Welcome back. This is lesson number 2 of the level 0 drum class. I want to review a little bit what we did in lesson number 1, which was just basically learning how to hit the drum with the drumsticks. We played quarter notes together like this. We played one hand at a time and the other hand. Okay, I hope that went well. You probably started to notice some things. You might have been holding the sticks a little bit like this. That's pretty common in the beginning. You might have been holding the sticks pretty up high. That's pretty common in the beginning too. I don't want you to worry too much about technique yet, but I am going to tell you just a couple of principles today that's going to help you get dialed in. All right, so the first thing is I want you to start getting used to the idea of having all of your fingers on the sticks. Don't really care so much how that looks just yet. I just want them all on there. I don't want to see this. Even though I know it's easier at first to do, just allow yourself to hold it like you're doing whatever, and then wrap those fingers around and then come at it like that. Okay? Come at it like that. Also, don't let yourself be choked up really high on the drumstick. You want to kind of find a place where it just feels natural in your hand, okay? If you think about it, you want to be able to play the drums in a way where your body is in its most relaxed state. So for me, that's like this. In fact, you could even just kind of sit here like this, almost like you're playing the piano, you know, and just, or set your hands on your thighs or at your side and pick them up. Where is that, you know? And then start to find a place that feels good for those to be. Okay? The other thing I want to talk about is the idea of what an old drum teacher of mine named Willie referred to the bouncing basketball. So if you think about, this is a volleyball, but if you're bouncing a basketball, no, that doesn't work. But if you're dribbling it, you're throwing it against the ground. It leaves your hand for a moment, and then it bounces back up, and then you catch it. Your hand does a rebound, and then you throw it back down again. Boom, 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 right? So you're not controlling the ball all the way to the surface and then back up. You're actually throwing it and releasing, and then catching it on the rebound as it comes back up. As long as your rebound is the same and consistent, and you're not sending it one way or the other, or you're not pulling up really high or really low between bounces, and you're really consistent with your rebound, then the ball is going to bounce, you know, pretty much perfectly in time. So the same idea with the drumstick. From here, you're going to actually think about throwing the stick against the surface that you're playing on. Right now, that's our practice pad. Eventually, it's going to be other drums and cymbals. But I just want you to think about throw, right? And you're not going to let go of the stick. You're not going to release it entirely from your hand, you know, like that. But you are going to keep hands on it, but you're not going to think about controlling the stick all the way to the surface and back up. You see that? If I've got the stick gripped tightly and I'm trying to force it all the way into the ground, look how tense I am. Now watch as I loosen up and just think about throwing it and catching it. You can hear a difference, can't you? Now going back to control and tight grip. Interesting. I wish I knew the physics of that. Some of you nerds out there could tell me. We're all nerds in our own way. So, I want you to keep working on what you did in lesson 1, but now be focusing on those two technique principles. Throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, catch. Alternating. Even if I'm hitting the stick and keeping it down, you'll notice that it does rebound, but I just keep it low. But for now, I just want you to feel what it's like to throw it and catch it and throw it and catch it. Okay? Always with the metronome. Now, when it comes to technique, you'll probably see different ideas and stuff online about fulcrum and a number of other things. Don't sweat that right now. We'll talk about them later. I find that especially the idea of fulcrum can be misleading if you don't really understand what the intent is behind using that term. I don't really think it's a very accurate term to use, but I can see why it's used. We'll talk about it later. Don't sweat anything about fulcrum if you come across that. Okay, the meat of lesson 2, we're going to learn about quarter note rests. A rest is basically a beat that is included in the measure or the rhythm, but it's felt, not heard. That's important that it's felt. You got to remember that. So if I'm playing, if our tempo is here, 2, 3, 4, and let's say we have 4 beats in a measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's say I'm only going to play on beat 1 and I'm going to rest on beats 2, 3, and 4. It would sound like this. 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice that beats 2, 3, and 4 are just as important as the one where we're actually making a sound. They're just not heard. Okay. A lot of people, when they're first learning music of any type, whether it's drums or anything, they will kind of glance over anything that's rested because they're not producing a sound. So they're anxious to get to the part where they play a sound. You really have to be focused and intense about counting carefully so that you give the rests their full weight. Don't cheat the rests. I want to teach you an exercise that's going to help you learn how to feel where rests are. We're going to take a 4/4 measure. So we have 4 beats in a measure like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what we're going to do is put a rest on beat 1 and then play everything else in the measure. So it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're going to do that for 4 or 8 measures or however long you want to do. And then we're going to switch to and go straight into putting the rest on beat 2. And then we're going to play everything else. So now we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? Here it is with the rest on beat 3. 1, 2, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here it is with the rest on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll do the exercise together. We're going to do each of those for 4 measures. First, rest on beat 1, then rest on beat 2 for 4 measures, rest on beat 3 for 4 measures, rest on beat 4 for 4 measures. Play along with me. We'll put this music on. If you don't get it at first and you make some mistakes, awesome. You want to make mistakes early and often in this. Remember, it's not that it's hard, it's just that it's new. Okay? We'll try to talk you through it as we go. Here comes the music. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Rest on beat 1, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Rest on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Rest on beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Rest on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so first assignment for next week would be to play along those exercises. If it were me, I would put on whatever song that I love. I would pick actually a few songs of different tempos, and then I would go through each one at a time. And I might go through a whole song, just playing one of those versions through a whole song is what I'm saying. If you have the patience to do that, man, you're going to be so glad you did. So many young drummers they'll be like, yeah, okay, 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 1, 2, and then like, oh yeah, I got it. You know, I played it once, now I have it. But you want to develop, like we talked about in the beginning, develop a certain level of mastery of that thing, meaning that you want to feel like you're relaxed and grooving as you play whatever that exercise is, and then allow yourself to go on. Especially at this phase, man, if you have, like I say, if you got the patience to do that, it's really going to pay off. So next thing is we're going to extend that exercise out a little bit more with another concept where we're going to play one note in each measure by 4 measures. So we're going to play on beat 1 only, then beat 2 only, then beat 3 only, and beat 4 only. And this one you got to really focus, count intensely, really listen to where you're placing what you play, and make sure that you're really lining up with what you hear in the tempo. And the way to do that is to make sure you're intent and intense about counting your rests. Okay, so we're going to go beat 1 for 4 measures, beat 2 for 4 measures, beat 3 for 4 measures, and beat 4 for 4 measures, just to give you an idea of how this works. But then on your own, you would play beat 1 for 4 measures for a whole song. And then on the next song, you would do just beat 2 for the whole song. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, it works. So do this with me. We'll put the music back on. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 2 more measures and we'll come in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Here we go. Beat 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Here's beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Almost got me. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Here's beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Here's beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're going to extend the exercise out with another idea here. What we're going to do is start by playing just beat 1 for 4 measures. Then we're going to play beats 1 and 2 for 4 measures. Then we're going to play beats 1, 2, and 3 for 4 measures. And then beats 1, 2, 3, and 4 for 4 measures. With me and the music. Here comes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more measures and we'll be in. 1, 2. Here we go. Beat 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Beats 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Beats 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All the quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this seem familiar to you? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for our next version of this exercise concept, we're going to play 2 quarter notes at a time. We're going to start by playing beats 1 and 2 for 4 measures. Then we're going to play beats 2 and 3 for 4 measures. Then we're going to play beats 3 and 4 for 4 measures. And then we're going to play beats 4 and 1 for 4 measures. Okay, so 2 beats next to each other, just moved around throughout the measure. And I'll explain why we're doing this at the end. Here comes the music with me. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 measures and we're in. 1, 2, ready, beats 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, beats 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, beats 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beats 1 and 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So now basically what we've done is we have learned how to place a quarter note anywhere within a measure, by itself, with others, so where we have any possible combination of quarter notes that we can play at any place at any time within a 4/4 measure. Okay, we could play on beat 1, we could play on beat 2, we could play on beat 4, we could play on beat 3 and 4, we could play on beat 4 and 2. Any combination is possible. So with that, remember the importance of this is improvising as part of our learning process. We're kids learning to play an instrument for the first time. We've got our crayons and we're coloring. That means we improvise. And that means we screw up and we just embrace it, okay? Fail early and often and you'll learn faster. So we're going to improvise now. I'll show you an example of me doing that with some music, but by improvise, I just mean playing whatever you want to play based on what we've learned here. So improvising is not always just, well, whatever I come up with is going to happen. We are going to start to introduce some parameters or structure, I guess is a better term for you to work within. That structure in this case is a 4/4 measure, 4 quarter notes per measure, and you're limited to only playing quarter notes and quarter rests. But you can make up whatever you want using quarter notes and quarter note rests, okay? So I'm going to play along with that same song. I'm going to try to create some phrasing, some phrases ideas. By that I mean, like, when you talk to somebody, you don't say like words to stick, hat, ball. You know, it's not like you're just regurgitating vocabulary. You're stringing words and ideas together in a way that makes sense. So the same is true when we improvise. We want to get to where even if all we're playing is quarter notes and quarter note rests, excuse me, we're still playing an idea or some phrases that fit with the music. Okay? So here's my attempt at doing that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to come on right here. 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I ran out of music, but whatevs. Okay, so hopefully you kind of see an idea. I used a lot of repetition of different rhythms, and just kind of played what seemed to make sense. Hence the importance of listening. Remember, you got to be should be spending, a healthy chunk of your practice time just listening to music. Otherwise, you have no vocabulary. You know what I mean? You gotta put something in for ideas to come out. All right, so let's just review what we did today. The bouncing ball, you're going to be focusing on throwing the stick against the head, letting it rebound. You're going to play through all the exercises that I gave to you. I'll write those out and include them in this somehow. And then you're going to be playing both hands together, just like we did. But like with last time too, you're going to go through and you're going to play just one hand at a time on all the different exercises. And then you can mess around with alternating 2, 3, 4, for example, 2, or start with the left hand. 1, 2. Right now we're still just experimenting. Okay, so don't get too caught up in exactly what to do as far as right hand or left hand. The point right now is that you're playing. You're spending time hitting this thing and learning to count quarter notes and quarter note rests. All right, we dig. That is the end of lesson number 2. Next week, we will start to introduce some eighth notes. All right. Happy drumming.